Hello. All right, guys, welcome into the second episode of my backtesting here. If you missed the first one, what I'm doing is I am just backtesting. I was going to backtest 100 days. However, some change of plans. This may or may not be the last backtest video, and I might just be doing it on my own here because right now, if you look at Bitcoin, it is tanking. And it's going to be a really good opportunity to start doing some live trades with you guys. So I might actually start just trading the New York cycle, the New York session with you guys here. So that's going to be like 8:30 to around 4 p.m. Eastern time zone. Actually, sorry, 9:30 to 4 p.m. Eastern time zone that I'll be trading live. So I might start doing that tomorrow here. And in that case, then I'm not going to be doing this backtesting just because there's good opportunities to really start making some money and taking it live. But what I've been doing so far and what I'm going to do today is I'm looking right here at Bitcoin in May. I went back to a point in time where I'm not really familiar with what's going on and kind of charted out just to practice and talk and chill if you guys come in here and if you have any questions. But the goal is really for me to learn and for you guys to see what I'm doing, and if I'm making mistakes, hopefully you can learn from them. If I'm doing stuff good, hopefully you can learn from them as well. So that's really the key of this series here. Last week, we took trades for the week. Wasn't the best. I missed a big move early in the week. Didn't get into it, which kind of sucked, and then had two trades where I hit my first target, but only took 25% profits on them, and then got stopped out twice for losses. So I was sitting negative on my $10,000 that I have here. I was at like 980 or something. And then we hit a big trade kind of to end the week. And so right now my total in that 10,000 right now is a whopping $10,111. So we made $111, not great off the first week's back test. However, it's not negative either, so I'm not too upset about it. Hopefully this week we'll get some bigger ranges, pretty much just consolidating here. However, what I'm looking at right now, originally when I started doing this, I was looking at this large swing. So I was looking at this swing, right? If you look at this line down here, and the way that I trade is I look for price to want to break externally. So like above the or underneath this and above this, right up here would be a break externally. Once it breaks externally, I see it trading into an internal point of interest and then going and breaking it externally again until we get a reverse in trend. Now that works on all time frames. So this would be on a larger time frame, this big swing here. I think realistically, I do know, obviously I know where the price of Bitcoin's sitting now, so I know it's not going to just skyrocket up. So I do have some advantage while backtesting here. But really what I see potentially happening is I could see it coming up to this liquidity void. If you haven't watched my videos on TikTok or on YouTube, a liquidity void is like this right here, where only one side of price action's being offered. So like right now, it's only selling. So here is a big area of interest I could see price want to drive into to just try and kind of settle out. Like if you look here, right, you have this big steep decline where only sell side offers are being filled. And you see price do what? It climbs up, fills that out. Once it fills that, it continues to go down. It comes up and then proceeds to tank. So while this won't get filled right away, I could see this area getting filled within this week here before we go and make a new external low. So trading to an external low down here. But first, I think we need to come up and take out some of this liquidity that's in this void here. If you look at the way price is moving here, I'm on the 1 hour time frame. I have a 1 hour order block. The way I found that is this would be considered an order block right here. Again, I have videos on it on TikTok and YouTube. If you go into the 50%, it's about right there, that 1 hour order block. And then I have the rejection block sitting right here. Another point of interest, I don't even remember what the hell this was. It was from last week. So what I could see happening, right, is we came down, we grabbed a bunch of liquidity, we went up, and we pretty much took an internal part of the swing, came down, and we failed to go lower. And we're searching internally, right? We go search external liquidity up here. We go down internal liquidity, but at this point, we fail to make a new high or break that external range. So we go up, we test getting in here because we're failing to make it, right? What can we see happening? It's going up, getting internal liquidity and searching external. So then look, comes down, takes it out, right? We come up here and we make a double top. So there's going to be a lot of liquidity sitting in this range right there. So I'm definitely aiming to see that get taken out. We come down, we come up, and now this is right where we're at. We have a double bottom here as well. We actually have a triple bottom. So there's a ton of liquidity in this range here, sitting underneath those points. So what that tells me, that's probably enough liquidity that if this target is going to get hit, we need to come down and hit this order block. If we hit this order block, or go through this order block, I'm going to be buying right away. I hope that happens because then I could see us coming back and taking out these double tops here. This would be my first target, second target, third target up in here. And then from here, I think we go and we take out this new low and we start going downward. So again, just to cover what I'm seeing here is we came down, broke the external right here, took out external liquidity, came up, formed a double top. Now we're coming up again, but we failed to break that double top. So we're going to probably search external liquidity underneath these bottoms. We take a stab. I can see it hitting this hour block right here, where price will want to revert after taking out enough liquidity here. If it goes through, that's fine too. Ideally, I'll be aiming to take it after it goes through this order block a little bit. Once that happens, we target above these highs, target above this high, and target in here. And then we start looking for shorts. So that's my vision of how I see this week starting out. If I see some trades along those lines, you know, you got to be fluid as a trader too. It's important to make sure that you're not have one bias only and only see it that way, because you're going to miss trades. If stuff starts trading against the way you're thinking, then you got to be able to adapt. So we might need to adapt, but that's just how I envision this week kind of going. So let's go ahead and let's drop it to a lower time frame here, something more manageable to watch. Okay, and I will set that on 1x. If I see anything, I will pause it and let you know. This is interesting actually. So what I see here, right, we come up from, even though we're not breaking through here, this is kind of a reversal pattern that I could see. Right here is the top. We come and punch through that top, come through, just kind of stall out at that top again. So if we fail to break through, or we break through but don't clear this high, could be a potential short. So let's watch it. We go up, we actually make the new high, still don't break this high though. Interesting. Okay. This candle is interesting to me. If we come up and we touch in the inside of this candle and then break through right here, if we go below that, I could see that as a reversal. It could be a good opportunity to take a short. So here we start heading down. Okay, come through, don't make a new high. We're really just ranging here. There we go. That to me is, ooh, that candle could be a sign of a reversal. Jesus, look at that candle. Immediately gets eaten up. And there we go. So I probably should have gone short. You miss them sometimes. Areas to target. First target here, second target here, third target here. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Interesting, coming back up to it. Could be a possibility to take a trade here. What's the range like for these highs? 82%, 0.82% risk, so under less than 1%. At this point, your first target would be below this zone, so that's 1.73. I'm debating taking a trade here. Let's see what happens a little bit. And it sucked back up into this. Right, so let's look at this deeper. So, and by the way, when I pause it like this, obviously you can't pause price action. I'm working off of 15 minutes, so I'm not spending 15 minutes making this decision. You'd be watching the live charts while doing this, so I just have to pause it and kind of make up a decision here. Come up, break that new high, come and break a low. Come up, seek internal liquidity. Right here could be a potential entry with above there. Let's do this. I'll take a short, take a stab at a short, why not? After all, right, this is the point, is learning. Let's just do it from where we're at. Okay, 90%. We're gonna do, we'll target right here. See, there's a gap of liquidity right there. So that's a good area to target. Right? Now, okay. So we'll go target one. Target one is 3010371. 30103.71. Target two, underneath these lows here, 2990827. New rule I made: anytime we take out a target one, I adjust my stop either down to zero or pretty damn close to zero. Stop loss is sitting at 30697.75. Entry 3407.16. Target 3. Boom, at 2966.54. Two 9,666. One more six. Okay. We'll be taking the trade with $5,000. So that would mean that I would be exiting my first position size with $1,000, 250. Be exiting $2,813 at my second target, 938. Now, if we go ahead and I get stopped out, it's a loss of $47. So it's not a hefty trade. It would be a profit of 81. All targets get hit. I forget we're trading on the 15-minute time frame here. Let's see what happens. Boom, tanks. All right, first profit taken out, right? So we go ahead and adjust stop loss. Boom, right there. Target 1 taken. Jesus, I called that in the nick of time. Boom. Okay, so we cleared it pretty handsomely. That's awesome. First trade's looking good. Cool, cool. It's always good to get kind of a little bit of a rhythm. Notes on the trade. All targets hit. Cool. So then we can go ahead and take this. All right. New total 10,192. Now you'll notice I always trade with $5,000. The reason for it being I have 10,000 in my account. However, I want to compound that slowly. So if I get up to 15,000, then I'll start trading like 70. I'll trade another half, so it compounds with it. But you don't want to trade like 10,000, lose a trade, because then it's going to mess with your risk management and the probabilities, because you're going to be lowering your entries depending on, like, if you get like if you take a loss and you go down $100, right? Then your next entry is gonna be 9,900, and it just messes with your probabilities. So I always make sure I have enough trades worth at a certain amount that I can take losses and still enter at that same amount every time. If that makes sense here. All right, so going back to the chart here. Let's look at this a little bit. Looks like it's fucking tanking. Not gonna lie here. It's Jesus Christ. Look at that. I could see this playing out relatively soon, actually. But look at all this mess. You know, really, I could see. I mean, this is an order block. I'm on a 15-minute time frame, so let me actually jump back out here to 1 hour at least. Jesus Christ, look at that candle. Okay, on a 1 hour time frame, we are handedly in this order block area. I think I just watched this, to be honest. I don't want to risk anything in a trade. It looks like it's got big dick volume coming in, so Jesus, look at that. Okay. So I could have gotten, look, it's just tanking. Interesting. Might take a stab long here. Because we went and had that rejection block. Reacted to the rejection block that I had here. Ideal would have been to take a stab long down here. However, it just happened too quick. On an actual chart, I actually might have been able to get in that trade, but since I'm trading off 15, each bar is 15 minutes of time, so let's see what happens. Okay, continues to make a new low. Spacing out, new low there, boom, big wick. That's a good sign of a reversal. Now, in order to see this reversal, really to have some faith in this reversal, is when this comes down, either I need to see it come up above here, be searching external liquidity above this area, because if it just searches an internal liquidity here and it drops a new low, right, that's along my trend path. That's how I view a trend. So nothing yet. Right, okay, so searching. The internal liquidity grab could go short here. See what happens. staying up there for, okay, there it is. Yeah, so it looks like it's just gonna go short. Probably take out a new low here. Right, there it is. Okay, maybe not. Now we're consolidating, so see all of this? This is scary. Right here, even though it's on a lower time frame, this is something to more pay attention. Anytime you get a lot of tops like that, a lot of liquidity is sitting up here for people that are going short, like I was thinking, right? I was thinking to go short. We got this, we got this. If I didn't get out of my trade here and lower my stop loss, I would have my stop loss sitting right up here. So what do people with a lot of money that want to try and drive this price even shorter do? They try and bring the price up here to target people like me who are holding buy orders, right? And they sell out and then go ahead and take it short. So I could see us actually breaking and then going fucking down. Which if you look at it, actually that kind of already happened. No, it didn't. Never mind. And there it goes. Breaks down lower, right? Look at this. Okay, so here we go. We're coming back down to where I need to focus because I said that once we get beneath here, I'm just gonna buy. I see it. I see a big trade happening there. And it doesn't want to go down there yet. Searches. Ooh, actually is making new highs. So what happened here, right? There we go. That's what happened. Look, so just going off that same theory about above, searching external and then going to an internal. It broke the external liquidity here, where all of everybody's sell stops that went long on this. That's where all their sell stops are sitting, because that was the best place to get in, right? That's when it switched. This thing comes in and breaks it. Look at how the wick goes in, and then keeps it like an even, right? Takes liquidity and then fucking just shoots. So that shows that they got enough of their position size out from the sell. Now they're trying to take it long, where they can target another opportunity to go short. So this is my idea behind this hour block right here, is that there is so much liquidity in this range. If we can catch something low here, we could really look and try and catch this range here, which is like a 15% gainer, right? Obviously, if you're trading with not on the spot, then that could be a huge leverage position on $10,000. Let's say I put you know what? Fuck it. Just to show. I mean, this is fake money anyways, right? Just to show like potential, because if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it's gonna kind of suck. But if we can get in around here. Let me look before I actually leverage. We got a lot of bottoms there. Let's drop a line right here. Okay, this is an example of leverage trading. However, I will be doing that tomorrow. The way that I trade is I take spot trades that are not leveraged. What leverage means is, can I get a brush or something out? Let's see here. Okay, leverage trading for everyone that's new to trading here, right? Let's say I have $10, and 1%. If you're trading $10, these 1% gains suck. I mean, they're not worth it, right? Well, what you could do is you can use leverage, so you can borrow money essentially from the exchange to make a larger position size. So for my case, right, I have $10,000. So let's say I want to do that by 2, right? So I'll be trading with $20,000 because I'm on a 2x leverage. So pretty much what that means is that any percent gained, like if this pans out, right? What I'm thinking, 15, that's actually going to be a 30% trade because I'm working on a 2 times leverage, right? But in the same way, if you think about it, now I can get liquidated because I've doubled how much a percent means. So Now let's say it goes against me 50%. I'm obviously never going to let that happen. But let's say this is 50%, right? Then that doubles to 2% by 2, so that's 100%. So if it goes against me 50%, the exchange just takes all of this money. All 10,000 is out. That's why it's risky, and if you are trading with leverage, you need to make sure that you're using stop losses, and be aware that the higher you go up in your leverage, the more responsibility that you, or the more probabilities of you getting liquidated happens. Also, anything that moves against you, you know, even if your stops are tight, are also going to be levered as well. So if you're trading with an 8 point, like a 2% stop loss, then your stop loss is really going to be 4% of your $10,000. So you got to be really sure about a trade. I'm pretty sure about this. I just don't see us just breaking through here. I mean, we've hardly retraced at all this big swing. I think it needs to grab up here before we actually come and clear this out. So like if I were to put a, let's get this trade ready, because I think this is coming. Let's say I'm taking a long here, right? We're doing 2% or 2 times leverage. Let's go below that low, right? So I am risking 5%. Now, this would be a 10% risk on my stop loss. 10% would be quite a hit on $10,000. However, we come up here. It's still a 3-to-1. And I'd be making 30%, around 30% here. I'm just going to leave that up because I'm comfortable taking that trade. And we're going to do it on 2x leverage. Might be a disaster. Now that I'm thinking about it, it is quite a risk on 10,000. Or sorry. I wouldn't be doing 10,000, right? Because I only take 5,000 position sizes. So I lied to you. Sorry about that. It'll be 10,000 altogether. If it does, also, I'm going to keep this trade here because if it does come down here, it's going to fucking bounce quickly. And if it doesn't, I'm going to get out of the trade. If this wicks into here, I'm not going to have much decision time. So I am just going to leave a Hail Mary $5,000 long position here. And my first target, like we mentioned before, let me just put it in case we get hit. And then I'll take trades too. I'm not just going to let it wait and see if we ever come to it. I'll be looking for trades too. But let's just get it in here because it will come quick if it does come. And we're getting down to this range. So, first target, 3770.53. Why the hell did that not go into dollars? Yeah, what is wrong with me? Okay. Entry 28098. Why the hell is the dollar not dropping on this? Stop loss 27380. Now, because I'm only going to be getting in with 5,000, but if I'm on exchange, right, I'll be trading with 5,000 their money, keeping any of their profits. So my position size will be 10,000. Target 2. Target 2 is above here. And that's 31516. And trading into this range here to this big liquidity area before we go. And then maybe if this does play out, I'm going to be looking for a short. This may also just fucking play around in this zone forever, so who knows? What the hell am I doing? Target 32069. Sorry, my head can be pretty spacey when I'm thinking about things. $10,000 position. So we're risking 255 bucks, right? However, if it hits, we're looking at $1,187. So that'd be a nice little trade there. Okay, we'll keep this up and I'll be looking for trades in the meantime. Not doing much. I don't like the fact it's respecting right. Okay, good. I wasn't like the fact it's respecting this rejection block here. We're making new highs. We're recovering this range. Remember how I said that when you get this, it's called a liquidity void. The price wants to fill it back up before making its next move down, right? That's pretty much what's happening here. What it looks like to me. So if I can get up this price range right here. See this candle that came down? I'm going to take a short. I'm going to take a short targeting this exterior low here. Boom, right? All right, so we're going to do really small. Okay, so see this liquidity gap right there too? I can see it hitting that. So what I'm looking at is taking a trade with a 1.24% risk. And we're going to be targeting beneath that low. So that covers my 3-to-1. It may not get up here, but let's see if it does. And if it does get hit, then we'll go ahead and talk about where the areas to look for will be. This might actually be where it stops. Should be disappointing. Come on, come on. All right, we got hit. So, okay. Stop loss, I'll put it in here. This trade right now, for now, we'll just go ahead and mark it red for it's not even hit yet. This trade did hit, so let's see what happens with this trade. So we got our entry at 30.044.44. What the hell did I just say? 30.044.44. Stop loss, we're looking at 34.22. 34.22. Why are these? I guess I can just. I'm a newbie at Excel, so bear with me. First target 29543. 29543. And dollar. Boom. Okay. Second target, right there, 29077. And last target below the range. That is 28640. Honestly, don't have the biggest confidence in this one. You know what? Yeah, I do. Yeah, actually, no, this feels good to me. And I'm already in the trade, so let's just see what the hell happens here. Not looking good. We're taking drawdown here. Taking drawdown. And right there, we're good. We're good. Let's see if we can hit our first target. Where did I say the first target was? That didn't really hit it, huh? Shit. At this point, no, we'll see. First target hit. We go ahead and lower this down. Let's make the stop above. Fuck. We're gonna lower the stop. Just take the win. You know, this could go back. Like I said, we still haven't hit in this range yet. But I already got profit. Let's just see what happens. So we lower our stop loss down. We've got a free trade going. First profit taken. If we get closer, I might redecide, but come on, drop. There we go. Getting some momentum. Oh, it didn't hit second target, and it's starting to come back up. That's kind of scary. We did not make a new high. Do have a double top forming. Let's drop. Come on, break that new low. Could be searching for internal liquidity and then going to make a new external low. Hopefully that's the case. Jesus, did that candle hit? No, it didn't. Oh my god, nearly nicked. Nearly nicked. Okay, if for some reason I can't drag that up, but let's just raise our stop. I feel like we can get stopped out, and I feel like this is still a winning trade. Our new stop loss is going to be at 32.40. Just consolidating. However, if you look at the equilibrium, which is like the halfway point of the consolidation, it's actually lower than this range here, which doesn't show that this is really going to be supporting anything, to be honest, right now. I don't even remember what the hell that was. It was a rejection block I forgot to put the time frame. God, we're going above it. These situations kill you when you're live trading, man. All this time, like, dude, this has trended sideways. At this point for a full day, right? And you're sitting in this trade. Just thinking, a full day is a lot of time for you to second guess yourself, which is why sometimes it's important to really focus on your setup and have faith on your setup and your probabilities, because a big problem that happens is you have all this faith and you end up biting yourself in the ass with probabilities. The way I view it, trading, right, is like a casino. I try and find trades that have good probabilities of success, and then I give myself pretty much a high enough risk to reward that I only need to win a certain amount of my trades to be profitable. But when you have 24 hours to be looking at something trending sideways, so I'm in the profits right now, but it could be trending a little bit above, right? And I could take in that 24, I could say, oh shit, let me pull my money out here, right? And not make any money on the trade, and then it proceeds to go and I'm right. So sometimes it's almost best just to walk away and let the trade happen and monitor it when you get hit. Because I've done that a lot. That's one of my biggest flaws, is that I will take drawdown and get worried and pull out a trade for a loss, and then it will just show that I was completely right the entire time. I just wasn't right about my entry, and I get screwed. So there we go, drops. Still haven't gotten to my second exit, which is where 75% of my money is saying. So come on now. There we go. There we go. All right, so we got our second. Look at that fucking candle. All right, we got our second target hit here. Can we get our third target? So right now, I'm definitely taking this. Oh shit, that's the trade. I'm gonna be taking my stop loss off, right? So now we're clean. If it goes against me, I've gotten more than 75% of my money out, and it will just break even. So winning trade, we're on a roll here. Right there. And look, I actually got my entry too. And okay, you remember what I said? Let me just go back a few candles here. Look, remember how I said I'm setting this up way in advance? Because if it fucking touches down here, if it goes past the order block, I can see it diving past, but it's going to react quickly, right? And typically when you have something like this that's sitting underneath with all this liquidity paired around it, if it's going to stab into it, it's going to be quick. And if your trade's going to go your way, you're not going to have much time to make up the decision, which is the reason why I already had this set up. Because look, so now we're in a $10,000 trade. We just won on our $5,000 trade. So let me go ahead and enter that. This is our trade that just won. Trade 3. What the hell's happening? Oh, entry size amount. 5,000. Okay. So on that trade, we were risking $62. I realized we were risking that much. 62, so that's actually a good win. Our win is $155 on that short. And these need to actually be flipped, but we'll just calculate it up. So 10,000 plus 155. Now we are sitting at 10,348. We're already having a way better live stream than last time. Last time was pretty disconcerting concerning until that last trade that we took. So let's go ahead and update this guy. $10,348. Now we have our trade to play out. Well, watch how quickly this hits and just changes. This is what I mean. Like, you're not gonna have much time, right? Big money. Boom, right there. You see that candle? Look. Remember how I said that they'll want to take a dive and they'll force price down here? This candle, look at that thing. And look, okay, so it hits and like, I'm on a 15-minute time frame, so like I have 2 seconds. I don't know what this actually looks like in a minute time frame, but if you're gonna get the best entry, you need to make a prediction and try and catch that knife, which I know a lot of people say not to do. And hell, you know, this could definitely momentum go back up and then just eat through me completely. I don't think there's been enough of a grab of liquidity high enough for that to happen. I think we're going down. And then going up higher before we go even farther down. But that being said, when a candle happens like this, that is not me and you in the marketplace. That is not your average Joe. It's not even the guy who's, you know, a doctor that has his own practice. Nobody is manipulating that market but like banks or or early Bitcoin guys that own a absolute shit ton and control the market working together, because that's a 3% candle. That is somebody selling off a lot of price to try and get lower. And then the reason why they're trying to get lower, for one, is to get out of their positions, but get back in off of sell and buy stops down here, which this would be buy stops. So what they'll do is, in order to get in a long position size to get up to this range, like I'm thinking, right? They need a lot of people to buy from. A lot of people went long on all of these lows here. So they have a lot of sell orders that are sitting down here. Who buys those sell orders? The same fucking guy who just drove that price down there, because he needs to get back in a lot. So good area, good opportunity. We have a good trade on our hands here, and we're not leveraged to the tits, but we have 2 times leverage on this. So could lose some money, could make our best trade in the stream so far. So let's see what happens here. It's looking good. Where the hell did I have my ranges set again? Right, I had it, I think target 1 here, target 2 here, target 3 up here somewhere. Oh, right there. So I'm not going to be concerned with pulling money out around here, because like I said, and look at this is just proving to me, this makes me feel really confident in this trade, because big candle down, huge response. These candles that brought price up this high is the same guy who brought the price down here. He brought his price down so that he could get in a huge position size, targeting up higher in these ranges of liquidity above these highs where, again, buy orders are. So he can sell when he gets up here to the buy orders that are sitting up here, right? So I also see, right, we go take this new low, huge risk reaction, breaks this little peak here. It shows we have a reverse in trend. Now who knows? This shit could go just come down even for a larger leg and just go right through my stop, and I could look like an idiot. However, what I think is going to happen is I think price will go up. We'll be looking nice and pretty. Price will go back down. Get around this range where the money started coming in, because I think this guy right here is still holding this short position, and he's not going to be getting in the rest of his position size to move the market higher until he gets out of this short that brought him into this main position size right here. So I see the market coming up, coming back down, where he'll get out of all of these shorts, and then we'll proceed to go to the sky there. We'll see what the hell happens, but typically when you see stuff happen like that, that's kind of the pattern that forms out. Watch my TikTok videos, watch my YouTube videos, and you will see that happening. Jesus, that injury cannot be better. Like, I'm feeling pretty carefree right now. If this continues to go up, especially if we break around here, that entry right on a wick, pretty protected in my opinion. Good idea too. What is this, like a 1%? Look at that one, almost on the dot. Whenever I see like a high time frame order block or a high time frame point of interest, and it's around a ton of liquidity, and I know it's not just going to hit it and then be good, right? So that's usually why I didn't try and catch the knife here, and I caught the knife like a 1% below. You know, it could go like 1 to 5% below. Anything more than that is kind of risky, and it looks like it, you know, that maybe you just drew a line up on a chart and it's not respecting it at all. But if it goes Let's use my put 1%. I wanted to get in this trade. I'm comfortable with taking the extra 5% of drawdown, right? Ooh, not even. So this is actually a risky stop here, but I am over leveraged. So one problem about when you put leverage on your account, like I did. So now we're trading with 10,000 on this trade. When you over leverage your account, right? In order to keep that 3-to-1, you're risking a lot more. So if I was trading with no leverage at all, right, I would be really comfortable bringing my stop to there on this caliber of a trade. But I'm not, because I'm 2x leveraged. See what happens. Comes back down. Look. Remember what I said about how it would come to and hit this candle here? Now this guy that got in here and brought this huge candle down, he can exit out of this trade that brought it down without taking any bit of a loss, driving the price to get to into here. Obviously, he probably got in more low here, so it actually could even drive deeper into this candle. If it starts to get near my wick, though, that's a little scary. I don't like that candle. We're looking good though. We're still safe. Like I said, I caught it in the beginning of the wick. So chances are it could do something like this too. It could go and still be in this range and go back up. If it does that, what I see happening, this would be a get out of my trade. If I see something like this, or even deeper, and it forms just a perfect double bottom, then chances are it's going to go like this, and it's going to go deep down to that. If that happens, if we get this double bottom here, I'm exiting my trade, because what I think will happen is we'll come spike down, we'll come back through. Once we break this part, I'll know it's a reversal. It'll come like so. And I'll aim to get in my trade right here, right? So we come back down. We're getting lower than I thought. I talked a lot of game. Watch this not happen. But at least now I have a backup plan in case it does. So it gets down low. We make a double bottom down where my entry was, or down here. I am going to just pull my trade off and wait for another entry that is safer, because catching a needle is not safe by any means, but it's the only way you get your best entries, or your worst entries, and you just get ran right through. You can get stopped out pretty quick trying to catch a falling knife. Looking promising. Guys, sorry, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a piss. It's the nerves. The nerves of this trade. Leverage. Nerves. All right, I am back. Let's continue to see what's happening with this trade. It's funny, man. Like, backtesting shouldn't be nerve-wracking. But whenever I have an idea like this, an interest, man, my nerves, I need to control them better. I got back and like forgot how to work OBS. All I'm thinking about is this trade. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. I'm not pulling it. Okay, so I know I said I had a plan in case this scenario. This big response isn't worrying me too much, so I'm not going to pull my money out. If we come back to that range again, yeah, I'll pull my money out. Don't make me pull out of this trade. Make a new high. Come on, make a new high. Oh, double top, new high. Thank God. Okay, more comfortable now. All right, don't make a new low. So I'm talking about there is, for people who are new here to trading, right? Here's a high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Trend's going lower. When I was saying make a new high, I want it to go past here because now we can see make a lower low here and we're still safe in the trade. So now I'm less worried. Ooh, gets eaten up immediately by this fucking scam line. Now is the point you're sweating in the trade, right? Again, 8 hours of it going sideways. When I trade, I do spot trades. This is what I'm doing. Is I'm doing spot trading right now. However, all of these techniques I'm doing work on lower time frames, and I do trade an account, so you'll see tomorrow if I do go live, because Bitcoin is in a very interesting price. If I do go live, right, I'll be taking day trades where I am leveraged a little bit higher. I'll be leveraging like up to 10% or up to 10 times leverage, which I wouldn't recommend doing, but I'm a degenerate. Some people leverage like 250, which is just ridiculous. I don't know why anybody would do that. 10% or 10 times is my max. It's still too high. I usually trade around 5. So I'll do day trades like that, and then I'll be taking spot trades too as other coins get into price ranges that I like, which is what we're doing here. Spot with it's like very low leverage. It's supposed to be it is no leverage. However, right now this trade just looked too appealing, and I was explaining what leverage was, so I took it with 2x leverage. But leverage trading, you can make good money. I took my account when I first started trading. I got pretty lucky and turned a $400 account to $5,000 living leverage trading, and didn't know shit about risk management, working with probabilities, anything like that. And I was just increasing my position size as my account grew, and I quickly lost some money before realizing I need to learn about risk management. I'm still up though, still up on that account. I caught it quick. I went down about $2 or $3,000 and was like, okay, time to focus up and stop trading. That's a good mindset to have. If you get to a point where you're losing a lot of money, stop trying to make it back trading. Take a step away. Look at what other people are doing. Reach out to people. So I'm trying to build this community too. Hopefully we can get some good traders in here and we can build something where we can all have like a Discord and all chat, and you know, if one of us is having an off week or not doing stuff right, we can reach out to the people who are in the community. So please, if you guys are watching this later, or you watched my YouTube video that I put out, and just come and join the community. The bigger we grow this community, the more, you know, the more beneficial it'll be for all of us. They're trying to learn and make good money trading, right? Crypto's at a really good point where if you take this serious, you can really make a lot of money. I know a lot of people look at it as a joke, but if you look in the past, right, it's definitely, look at this, it's going. I kind of lost my train of thought because we're going here. Let's see, do we take out? Come on, just a little bit more. Let me get my first target. First target. All right, so move that to 0. We're in a free trade. Free trade leveraged. Let's go. Don't die out there. Come on. Now, since we took out a new high, I'm going to be looking for any sign of a reversal to know that I should exit all of my money. I could see us trying to go and take out this range right here before continuing to go up, because that is a lot. Like I said, that's a liquidity void, right? Liquidity void. Watch my YouTube videos, my TikToks. Not worried about this trade yet. That candle looks like it could peak of it. That took out my target too. I'm 75% out of this trade. This is my best trade on the stream by far. And right there, look at that. Full trade out. Full trade out. Could this go higher? So now we got to start looking at, if this is going to go higher, where would it go to, right? This goes higher right here. We have a good size order block. I see the max it can go. In my opinion, which I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me. I'm a dumbass and don't ever listen, but I think that's that max it could go. Right, so we went we're completely out of this trade. Let's go ahead and add that up. That is beautiful. Let's go. All right. That trade is right here. We were in it. Let's go ahead and unread this. Boom. Got that trade in. Made the profit. That is a full $1,000, 187. That is now added to our balance. What the hell am I doing? Okay. This looks ugly. So, all right. We do equal plus our balance. Boom, we're at $11,000, 535, right? That's a pretty good amount to make in a week. However, that is definitely, you can lose it just like that too, so be warned, guys. You'll see me take a lot of losses in live trading. Backtesting is always better than live trading. You have an idea of where the market's going, but these strategies, if you can remember them, do hold up in live trading too. So it's a lot harder to trade live trading. You'll see me take losses. I might even take a losing month, but I should be starting my live streams maybe tomorrow. If you guys want to see those, make sure to add me on all my socials. I'm gonna go ahead and tweet it out too when I go live. I haven't been, but the live streams I'll tweet out. So follow me on Twitter I don't even know what the hell my Twitter name is. I think it's just Wexy. Anyways, if you go to my channel on YouTube, you'll be able to see the social links. I'm gonna be pissed if all of my luck is being used on a backtest instead of my live trading tomorrow. All right, so let's continue to look for trades, right? We're out of this trade now. Clear all this crap out of the way. It's time to start looking for a big short, one that we are going to hold. Because why did we take this trade? Let's just go over this again, right? This is the long, higher time frame swing, right, that we're working in. This area is the biggest liquidity that we could chase before making a newer low than this. So that means coming up soon, either we go higher. I'm not going to be taking any more trades until the short comes. So either we're at our highest point, we go up to this point. Maybe I'm wrong about this line. If we get up to this area here, I'm holding the best short ever. I don't think it's getting up here. Time to start looking for a short that could break this low. And right now we are in a market that, right, is trending pretty quickly down. So we get in a good liquidity point. Like we got in a good liquidity point for a long here. This point, you know, we could be targeting and it ends. That's beautiful. Let's go to the daily. Sorry, I was looking at Bitcoin. That's the market from earlier. Right, we break this low. The next range of interest, right, is going to be down 25 and then 23 range. So we could be looking at a trade of 24%. And it's sort of like cheating because obviously I do know the price does get down there eventually. Again, backtesting is a lot easier than live trading. I'm not going to tell you, try and fake it any different. However, I am just trading off of exactly how I'm going to be trading in live too. Just looking for these key points, right? Big area of liquidity. Look for a sign of a reversal up here. That's what is on our to-do list now. Is we're going to be looking for a sign that it has filled its quota. The people that are moving the market have filled up their orders for the next run down. And that could be up here, could be here. And we got to start looking for it, otherwise we'll miss it. So let's look for a sign of a reversal here. Before this, let's talk about what a reversal looks like. The two reversals that I look for, it's ICT trading. Highly recommend looking that guy up. I mentioned it before. You see this. A double high, right? We get this range that looks like, okay, we cannot break this range. People get confident here. Put a bunch of their stop losses above it. We go up into it, take out the stop losses. We go down. Once we break this point here, that's a reversal. Okay. Or we go up, we go down. We fail to get higher, we go down. Once it breaks this point, that's a reversal. Can trade back up into it, can trade around it. You'll be looking for entries here, or even right when it goes through. And then you go ahead and place your stop loss above the highest point. So that's what we're going to be looking for. I'm going to drop to 5 minutes because I really don't want to miss this trade. What do we do here? Let's see if it looks better on a 15-minute. Look at that. What is this looking like? Kind of looks like a double top. Also hasn't taken out the highest point, so it could be a failure swing. Recorded a low here, right? We see price trade through this low. I'm thinking that that's a sign of a reversal. Go back to the 5 minutes so I don't miss it. Another perfect high, equal top. We just barely broke that. What happened? We just broke it, right? That is a reversal. I'll be taking a short. No leverage this time. Fun's over. Since this was supposed to be only spot trading. Let's go target 1. 3022915. All right, entry 31466. Stop loss 322271. Holy shit. There we go. Second target. Just below the new low we created. External liquidity, internal liquidity. Reach toward external liquidity. We're in a spot trade, so we can take these long trades. They're long holders. You hold them a week at a time. But right now, this could be a good opportunity, right? Let's say it goes through. Oh, well, we just start looking for another long hold. So that's why I'm taking a long approach on this trade here. Target is 27926 .13. Wait, 27942. I keep forgetting it says it. Oh, I didn't write the first target. My bad. First target. First target really should be right there. 30457. Two 7991. Target 2 is our big money trade. This is just hang on, see where the hell it goes type trade. You don't care if this one really hits. You don't typically tend to expect it to hit. We said 25 when we went back to look at the chart of the next area of interest, 25. Obviously, you want to be holding the majority on your final target, because if it gets hit, that'd be nice. But most of the time, it doesn't get hit. So most of the time, you just pull it out when you see it start to not trail out and speed. So what are we risking here? We're doing a $5,000 trade. Right. Risking $131. First target, $40 profit. Second target, $300. Last, $200, right? All right, let's see what the hell happens here. We can go ahead and adjust this now. I have my entry. Let's go back to a 15-minute to watch this. Taking drawdown. That's fine. Didn't make a new high. Still looks good. Scary, scary. Looking scary. Equal high. I don't like that. When equal highs happen, sometimes you get, yep, that. But then look. Okay. Feeling comfortable. Equal high. Go through it. Big reaction candle. This, we actually got in a little early. This is a good sign of a reversal, right? I drew that up for you where it goes like that. Equal high, stabs through, breaks through. Equal high, stabs through, breaks through. Oh my gosh. And we're stopped out. Okay, so that's our first loss on the stream. That's a bummer. That is 1-31, so. $11,404 is where we are sitting now. Looks like we made a huge profit. We actually took a loss because I forgot to update that. All right, there we go. 11,404. And we go back looking for reversal. Does it go higher? Where does this thing go? What I'm looking at here is this going to be the reversal. Come up, fail, get a nice swing down, come up, hit that order block. We're even sitting at this order block right here. They could take it down. I'll be willing to take another stab short here. Same targets and everything, just different entry. There we go, got in. Okay, so now we are in at 31943.91. $31,943.91. Looking at a potential stop of 32,483. Same targets. Come on. That looks good. Keep going low. I think our target was 25. It's really deep down here. There we go. Almost to our first take profit. Got our first take profit. This is looking good. Remember, the second take profit is where the money is really sitting. Okay, we took out some lows here. It's time to retrace. Looks like so. Area of interest. If I was really feeling it, I'd get out of my trade here, trying to re-enter right back here. But I think we got a good entry, so I'm just going to let this ride. Slow mover. Move this up a little bit, speed. Moving back up, like I said, might have been a good idea to get out of that trade and try and re-get back in as it goes higher, but there's no guarantee it will do so. It could just drop from here, so I'm just gonna hold because we got a good entry. And it's dropping. Makes a double bottom, breaks the double bottom. This is where it could start reverting back up high. Notice, double bottom, lots of liquidity here, stabs into it. This is where it could end up going up high. And look at that. So on day trades, you know, those are good day trades right there. Seeing stuff like that. Always look at a high time frame. I'm on a 15-minute now, but see what it looks like on a high time frame and then make your calls on lower time frames if you're day trading. Now the only reason why I'm sitting in, again, this trade so long, we talked about it. This is the area I could see us breaking this low. So it's worth sitting in right now. There's a lot of trades to be actually made during this. I could probably make more money trading it, but we got a good entry, so see what happens. Look, it's retracing back up. Is it gonna hit my point that I said? Look at that right there. Could have gotten out, taken the profit there, you know, gotten long and taken it, and then taken a short from here. This is where I'm looking at for it to go back down again. Gonna kick myself in the ass if we go back and stop out now. There we go. Still not reached target 2 yet. Again, went up, got internal liquidity. Now it's breaking the external liquidity. This is the way that always seems to move, right? So what do we see happening here? Go up, take internal liquidity. This would be another sign to get out. Look for another short here. Maybe take a long here up to the short. This is how I day trade. Hasn't made a new low yet. Right there's a reversal. So now you go long. Look at that. Going up, boom. Whoa, way breakthrough. That's actually scary. And we go back down. So it did, you know, here would have been probably a loss. You would have probably stopped out. But you see what I'm saying. It goes to internal, goes to external. Still feeling safe here. Key just fall through. Well, I was hoping this trade would come sooner. Debating just taking profits. Again, on a smaller time frame, right? Go here, chase internal liquidity, break that low. We came up, grabbed internal liquidity, broke, grabbed external liquidity, right? Could potentially go back up here, go down. So there's lots of little trades to be had inside of this. Right there, there's an opportunity to get short. Would have got stopped out. But you see what I'm saying? There's all kinds of little opportunities to trade inside of this. That's good. Still nowhere near my target too. Seems to be really getting hung up on all of this consolidation here. It's got to pop through quick or I am pulling this trade and taking the profits. That get it? We're close. This is where we came back down to that area, right, that I mentioned. Even though we've already taken a lot of liquidity, this could be a range where we see a snap back up to go to here. So this is where it gets risky. We're going to see what kind of volatility we have right now. Going lower, is it going to become really volatile to the upside? That's what I'm looking for. Just consolidating. This looks fine. And it's safe to say we just took out target 2. So that was a really long trade. Target 2 is when I consider my trade a success. That was a 10-day trade right there. This is where it should spring back up, but I have an extra one in case it doesn't, just sitting. There it goes. Springs back up. I'm pulling both trades here. All my trades are out. So my third exit is going to be 28094. And that was $5,000. Boom. Profit of $519. That is the total for the end. I think of this stream, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. Got to get prepared and get some charts going for tomorrow if I do decide to go live. Like I said, I was planning on doing this series a little longer, but we are at a spot where you could start looking for really good long opportunities with Bitcoin and everything. And so I'm going to be probably focusing on live trading. So we are at 11,923. Start was 10,000. 11. Right. Let's see how good my math is. Am I smart? 10,000. 11. I could just do it like this. That divided by minus that divided by that. Did I do that right? We made 17.92% in this backtest. That is pretty good. Now, if you're trading with a larger wallet, right? Let's say you have $50,000. then right, $15,000 then. Right, you could have made $8,000 if you took those trades. All right, guys, I'm getting kind of tired. My girlfriend's cooking dinner here, it looks like, so I am going to call it. My next stream might be tomorrow. Follow my Twitter, follow everything for notifications of when I go live. Hopefully the next streams from now on are going to be live, so you can come in, sit in, watch me take live trades. Don't try and copy trade, man. I'm still an idiot. The whole goal of this is not only to hold myself accountable to talk through my trades and learn from my mistakes, because I can go back and rewatch these videos, but hopefully as I grow as a trader, I'll leave information behind that other people that are trying to get involved in trading can see as well, because there's so much bullshit in the trading world where these guys are showing, hey, I made 100K, right? They put these huge unrealistic expectations out. In reality, trading is tough. It's hard, and you're gonna lose money. And so you're gonna see me through the ups and downs, and hopefully you'll see me progress. You might see me get worse, but you hopefully, if in that case, you can learn from my mistakes. And if I'm doing good, hopefully you guys can do good with me. So please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, follow my Twitter, follow my TikTok. And yeah, I'll be going live. Let's try and build this community. Show this to a friend, or get involved. Start talking to me in here. If you guys see this, shoot me messages. I'll respond to all of them. I'm really just trying to grow a community here while I, hold myself accountable with my own trading. So take care, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.